Okay, I just this very second finished watching Aliens. I don't think I like it as much as the first one. The reason being that it's kind of different from the first one. It's an action movie instead of a horror movie, and I'm not that big on action movies in general. I did enjoy it, just not as much as the first one. There's a lot of cool stuff in it. The emphasis, strangely, for an action movie is still on suspense rather than downright showing the aliens. But I don't think it works as well in this one. This one's a half hour longer or so than the first one. The first one's almost 2 hours, and this one's 2.5. So it looks kind of jerky. So there's less time in the first one, which makes the suspense seem a little tighter. Where in this one it seems kind of drawn out. I think it takes too long to set up them going to the planet. And when they get to the planet, really not a lot happens. A lot of it's kind of left down, like when they seal off the tunnels and leave the machine guns there. Like, loads of these aliens are dying, but you don't see anything apart from this counter counting down the bullets. And I don't know, I don't think it's that effective. There's a lot of plot points in this that are taken directly from Alien, them searching for Alien, and then finding the hamsters, where in the first one this cat. Sorry. And Ripley going back to fetch Newt, where she was back to get the cat in the first one. I forgot to mention that Neil, was it Neil? Yeah, I think it was Neil. Mentioned going back to get the cat and said that it was stupid, and I couldn't agree more. In this one it makes a lot more sense that she'd go back to get Newt, because Newt's kind of become her daughter over the course of this film. So yeah, I didn't have that much of a problem with that. The thing I had a problem with in this one is that there's the colony. Ripley's been asleep for almost 60 years, and there's the colony that has been there for like 30, 40 years, something like that. And then having no contact with the aliens, the day that Ripley wakes up, then they stumble upon the ship. I don't know, I think that's kind of dumb. Obviously it had to be there, but I don't know, I just don't think it's that I just don't think it's that good. What did I like? Obviously, like I said, this one's an action movie, and it's an action movie based because of the fact that it's more army against the aliens than in the first one, where it was just basically truckers, you know, because that's all they are. They're space truckers in the first one. They do have guns and stuff, but they can't really use them, whereas in this one it's kind of gung-ho in their attitude to getting rid of the aliens, and I just don't think it's as effective. I know it's a completely different genre of movie, but it just didn't grasp me as much as the first one did because of that. It seems a lot less panicked if you're up against the alien with like the flamethrower and the machine guns than in the first one, where they've just got like kind of pistols and not that high tech ways of getting rid of them. They have the flamethrower as well, but in this one they've got like the mini machine guns. They've got that massive thing that's on. It's actually a Steadicam handle that it's attached to, just so you know. So it's not as effective for that reason. I've said that too many times. I've said that far too many times in the film. The alien queen towards the end of the film, very sore. There's something on eye. The alien queen is fantastic. I knew it was in one of the movies. I didn't know it was this one. But she's very cool. I like her a lot. Unfortunately, they didn't get H.R. Geiger back for this one. Jesse, you mentioned something about him being paid not that much. I'm not sure if that happened with Alien. I know that he sued them because they gave him like no money for Alien Resurrection, I think it was, despite continually using his designs throughout the entire series. But yeah, they didn't get him back. The director of this one designed the Alien Queen, and he did a good job. It's very impressive. I like the android Bishop in this one. I thought he was kind of cool. I thought it was a shame that he was in it so little. I kind of wish he had a bigger part to play because I thought he was a really good character. What else? I think that's kind of all the things I can think of. Kind of wrapping up these first two. They're very good. They're totally different movies that follow basically the same plot, but they're in totally different genres. It's kind of interesting as a genre analysis project, I think. But yeah, I prefer Alien to Aliens. Aliens isn't bad. I did enjoy it. It's just, I think, too long and kind of slow sometimes. And like I said, a genre that I'm not that big on. I am, however, it has interested me in seeing Alien 3 and Alien Resurrection. In fact, it's kind of interested me in collecting the whole series because, as you know, it goes to Alien vs Predator, and thus the Predator movies are incorporated kind of into the Alien series. And it has interested me. I've seen the first Predator and I didn't like it, but I'm kind of interested in getting Predator and Predator 2. Alien 3, Alien Resurrection, and the two Alien vs Predator movies, just to kind of have the whole collection and see how the series, the two series combining as well, kind of wraps off into this bigger project. So I'm definitely going to get Alien 3 and Alien Resurrection at some point. I don't know if you guys want to maybe do a review of those in the same manner that we've done these later on into the year. That's actually an idea. We could do Alien 3 and Alien Resurrection, Predator and Predator 2, and the two Alien vs Predator movies in kind of week-long things like we've done here. Just brainstorming. But yeah, I did like those two movies. I thought they were great. I'm glad that you encouraged me to see them, Jesse. Neil, I've got Fargo, and I'm ready to review it whenever you guys are. As for the film that I want to review, if you can give me 2 seconds to try and find it, it's here somewhere. Where are you? Come here. Sorry about that. It was kind of lodged up to the back of a shelf. I wanted you guys to review Buffalo 66, starring Vincent Gallo. I don't know if either of you have ordered it yet, but just kind of telling you again. So yeah, I'm ready to review Fargo whenever, and I'm looking forward to your reviews. Jesse, I'll see you tomorrow.